I don't know how long I've been in here. If you're hearing this, listen closely and get out of this place. Jason's story isn't over. What we knew was just the beginning. It all started on a Friday, a symbolic date, maybe even on purpose, Friday the 13th. 4 friends, reckless like many others, decided to spend the weekend camping at a place no one dared to go anymore. Crystal Lake. Victor, the quietest of us, was the one who suggested it. He didn't say it right away, but he had a reason. His sister, Natasha, had vanished at that very lake 7 years ago. They never found the body, never found anything. He wanted answers, and he dragged us into it. I was against it, but I went. Right when we arrived, the road disappeared. The trees swallowed it whole. Everything felt damp, heavy, like the air didn't move here the way it does elsewhere. The forest was dense, filled with bugs, but the silence was the worst part. It felt like the woods were waiting. The first day was calm. We just set up the tents and laughed at each other's nerves, but that night, things changed. Victor turned on his camera, said he wanted to make a documentary about real urban legends. The guy was obsessed. But that first night we all heard it, even inside the tent, a soft voice coming from deep in the woods, a woman's voice, raspy, in pain. She whispered, "Help me, he's still here." We tried to tell ourselves it was just the wind, but deep down none of us believed that. The next day, exploring the area, we found something that should have made us leave on the spot. An old wooden cabin, half-eaten by moss and leaves. Inside, broken furniture, mould, and a mirror. Large, cracked in every direction like it had exploded from inside. On the wall, smeared in something dark, maybe dried blood, a sentence was written: "She wears my body, he wears my silence." Victor found a cassette. There was a dusty tape recorder nearby. Somehow it still worked. A woman's voice came through, shaky, terrified. Jason came back, but he's not alone. She came back too, and she speaks through him. From that point on, everything fell apart. On the third night, Camilla, Victor's girlfriend, woke up screaming in her sleeping bag. She said she'd seen a woman with pitch-black eyes standing outside the tent. The woman whispered, "You're wearing my body. Give it back." We ran out, searched the area, found nothing except wet footprints leading from the lake straight to our tent. That morning, Matthias, the most playful of our group, was gone. Not a trace. Just his camera lying by the shore. Victor played it back. Matthias was joking around, filming himself by the water. Then he froze, stared at something off camera. He didn't scream. He didn't run. The camera fell sideways, pointing at the water, and in the reflection, we saw him, Jason, mask cracked, machete in hand, and beside him, a woman, dressed like an old camp counselor, blood-stained clothes, her face hidden, her eyes entirely black. Victor went pale. He started whispering his sister's name, Natasha, over and over again. We tried to leave. The car didn't start, no cell signal, just the trees, and a breeze that moved the leaves but didn't touch our skin. That night, the cabin reappeared, but different. There was a light on inside. Victor ran toward it. We followed. Inside, that same cassette was playing on its own, but this time the voice was different. It was Natasha's. She said, "He killed me, but she brought me back. I'm inside her now." The cabin door slammed shut. We were trapped. The broken mirror reflected us all, but in the reflection, Matthias was standing behind us. We turned. Nothing. Then she appeared. The woman with black eyes, stepping out of the mirror. She didn't walk. She floated. Her voice echoed, layered, like two beings speaking at once. Do you want to see him? First, you need to see the truth. He kills the body. I undo the soul! Victor screamed and charged at her. She vanished. And when we turned to the door, Jason was standing there, silent, breathing heavy. He didn't run, didn't growl, just watched. She was the one who attacked. One by one we fell. Camilla tried to run, but the woman appeared in front of her. Just one touch, and Camilla turned to ash. Victor stepped forward, looked Jason straight in the eye. Jason didn't move. The woman placed her hand on Victor's shoulder. He didn't flinch. The camera kept recording. She found me first, Victor whispered. Now it's my turn to show the truth. He turned to the camera, his eyes pitch black. Then everything went dark. Only footsteps remained, and the sound of Jason breathing. Long silence, like static pressing against your ears. If you heard this all the way through, leave this forest, never say her name out loud, and never, ever look into the camp's mirror, because if you've seen her eyes, she's already inside you. Subscribe to the channel to hear more stories like this one. See you soon. Goodbye for now.